Oh, hello. So, I didn't realize that the video was started. Video has started. Look at this three starfish. I think these are starfish. I just wanted to draw stars. So anyway, so these are the pile options. Pile number one, two, three. If you're interested in watching pile number one or three, the link is in the description down below. If you're interested in watching pile number two, here we are. We are watching pile number two for you guys. Okay, so let's see. Without further ado, what your after marriage life is going to be like. I didn't give you the title, right? today today we are just going to see how what's going to happen to you after your marriage. Like, let's see what the cards are. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this is not going to be like the you have had some type of an expectations, and I believe that some of you guys, final to listen to me, listen. The message what I'm about to say, it might not be like a good, positive, fairy-ish kind of a message. So if you're not interested in honest readings, so it's okay. I'm not worried. Okay, you can leave this message because, in all honesty, I know that truth is something that sets some people free, and truth is again something that hurts some other people, right? So if you are in the state of life where the truth will hurt you, I think it's okay. Okay, namaste to you. We'll see you in the next video or something. Okay, or maybe we'll see you next time. Okay, or maybe we'll not see you. I don't know. Like, my channel has truths anyway. um, if you're here, my warning is done. Like, it's just the truth that I'm going to speak. It's not like super harsh, but it's just straight. I think some of you is like a romantic. Okay, so just a second. Some of you is not romantic consciously. Okay, so I think you are very subconsciously romantic. If you have been single for the rest of your life, okay, so you were thinking that, oh, I'm not a romantic person. Look at me, I'm single, or something. Like, I think you see the signs very differently. Being romantic has nothing to do with um just a second. I think I might be using the wrong word. Okay. So some of you, wait a second. There is two types of people, right? Some of you is romantic, as in like you watch rom-com movies, you watch like Cupid songs, right? I gave a second chance to Cupid. Like, you listen to that songs and like romantic songs and all that, and then you get inspired and you read some books, and then you love that. Okay. There's other kind of people for whom you might not be necessarily romantic as like per se. However, I think like some things has gotten into your head about what love should be. Okay, what marriage should be. You are not a kind of a person. Again, there is some kind of people who has never been in a relationship ever, and for them, I'm just sensing that you ended up, sorry to say this, but you ended up keeping kind of love in the pedestal. And since you have kind of no experience, I think you have ended up thinking that, oh, after marriage my life would be amazing. Maybe, like, let's say it's kind of like a um I want to say Catholic or something, because it just feels like that. Maybe you are religious in a way, and you have decided not to get involved in a romantic relationship before marriage, and you are not pursuing that actively. But mentally, there's like subconsciously there's thoughts about what marriage will be like, how it will be. There will be like division of work. Like, I'll meet in you know I'll meet them in half. We'll if we even if we have disagreements, we'll work it out, because some of you guys are very logical. Okay, very practical, very logical, very amazing person. Okay, so you know how to work things out, and you have worked things out with your friends and family and cousins in the past. But I think the love sector or the marriage sector is going to be kind of not what you have expected, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Star in reverse. Okay, it will feel like it's not the blessing I was waiting for. It's not the happy marriage I thought it would be. like let's say some of you have watched a tarot reading on YouTube and someone said that you will have a happy marriage. The Ten of Pentacles have been upright for those people who have, watched some type of tarot reading earlier in the past, okay? And you'll have a happy marriage. There will be so much of celebration. Everything will be good, blah, blah, blah. And now it's like, where there is a celebration, it's not how I expected it to be. Um, um, File number two, I have some type of a triggering messages. Okay, so if you're interested in listening to that, you can. Um, if you're not, if you're just for entertainment purpose, okay, you just want to watch the video just for entertainment, you can plug out your earphones. I'll give you a thumbs up once I have done with the messages. Okay, I'll still keep talking when the thumb is up. Okay, let it be. Don't do the what is it, like double click rewind thing. Okay, don't do that. Some of you is going to be triggered. Okay, just whenever I'm giving a thumbs up, I don't pause, I still keep talking while I'm welcoming you. Okay, but I'm blabbering weird things, like it's not very important, so you don't have to worry about that. Now plug out your earphones for those of you who is not interested in any triggering messages. Okay, so the triggering message I just received is some type of violence against women. Okay, it could be SA, sexual assault. Okay, can I tell you the truth? Some of you is going to have a very bad marriage. The blessings is in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse, a very bad marriage. In that case, if you're going to divorce, that will be like a happy ending. Okay, um, just be prepared. Okay, for those of you who is worried right now what to do, like how can I avoid this or something, I can't give you the advices because angels are the one who gives advices, and I don't take advice card necessarily differently, if it comes out good for you. Okay, um, but I'd like to give you my suggestion for those of you who is worried. I know what I'm going to do in my marriage. Marriage caution, oof, is like, you know what, just I'll give you just one tip, and there is like so many things. There's like two to three more things that I have. Like, you know what? Just email me saying in the subject, um, marriage, preparing for the worst marriage kind of a webinar. You know what? I have prepared a webinar, but I have not planned it, so that's a problem. So um, whenever there will be a webinar, I'll let you know. Okay, just, you know what, just turn on the notification or something. Not notification for the videos. If there will be a webinar, I think I'll give you in a community tab. Okay, so subscribe and turn on the notification, because community tab is something that only you guys can see, those who have subscribed. Okay, but yeah, for now I can only give you this one tip, which is like learn self-defense. Go to self-defense classes, learn hardcore for like a year or more, and then like 2 years is best. Okay, and then go for marriage. Okay, so it's better to be prepared. Okay, listen to me. I'm not just saying things, because you are going to be, once you are married to this person, you are going to be alone with them inside a room, and what happens there, you can't control it. It's better to save yourself from happening something really worse. Okay, like it's better to save yourself from getting raped and getting away from the situation and then immediately alerting the police and stuff like that, right? It's better that way than that of getting raped and then having to deal with it later on. Okay, so I would rather you spend 2 hardcore years in sexual assault, sorry, sexual defense, what is it, self defense classes. Okay, go for it, please. It's the matter of your safety. And even if, trust me, even if this is not happening in a marriage situation, it's not bad to have, to learn how to defend yourself. It's always good, it's always like a precaution, right? Even if this is not the worst, because this is like the worst case scenario that I sensed from this two cards. So it could be this way, it could not be this way as well. So the intensity of cards always differ from people to people, or situation to situation, or intensity to intensity. Like, I don't know, it always differs from everybody, like people to people. I'll just say that. But the best part is angels are with you, okay? So they will, like, don't worry about that. And it's always okay and better to be prepared yourself, okay? I'll give a thumbs up for those who, I mean, like, I'm done with the messages. I think I'm done with the triggering kind of a message. Did I say the message? The message was just some of you could deal with those things, okay? Could. It's not like will, of course, but could. And this is also one of the reasons why you'll be thinking that, oh my god, this is not like in a happy marriage that I thought it would be. Oh, okay, this gives a twist to everything. Ace of Wands is telling me that, but the sex is going to be great, okay? It's like, oh gosh, it's like the marriage is not what you have expected it to be, or it's not like as romantic as you have expected it to be, but it's going to be so freaking hot that you have never expected, okay? So I think in this part it's like a positive, and in this, like, I think some of the expectations of yours is going to be like disrupted. It's like you're not going to be very like 100% pleased with this marriage, okay? Let's take one more card, like, as an advice. um Angels are with you, that's the first advice. And listen to the advice angels are giving you, or the guidance angels are giving you at that point of time. And let's see, Knight of Swords is also telling that whenever you need to go out somewhere, or just leave the situation or something, you can, don't worry about that. And always have your shield on, like, even if your shield is broken, always try to put your shield on. Does that make sense? Okay. Can I tell you this? For those of you who didn't listen to the triggering messages, just remove the earphones once again. I'll give you the thumbs up, then you can come back. Remove it right now. I don't think I'm going to tell you the triggering messages right now, but what I'm seeing is, if you think that you don't protect yourself good enough, so why even try to protect yourself, right? Trust me, however you are protecting yourself is it is good enough. Even if your shield is dented, use the shield. Does that make sense? Even if you're not able to protect yourself in a very perfect way, even if you think that you are broken, right? Still protect yourself. Still, like, be broken and still, like, protect yourself the best you can. Does that make sense? That's the message I'm receiving from this. Even if your shield is dented, still use that shield, okay? Because it's better to be like 50% efficient in protecting yourself than be 0% working on it. Because sometimes we might think like that, like, I don't do a good job, so why am I even trying to protect myself at this point? I should just leave it be, don't I? No, 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 no. That's when you're giving up. That's when you're, like, not giving up in a positive sense, but giving up in a negative sense. In the sense that you're kind of um, you're letting go. Does that make sense? Like, you're accepting the situation, or you're giving 0% efforts. That makes sense, right? When you're thinking that, you know what, why am I even bothered to protect myself? I don't even do a good job. That's when you're doing a 0%. And when you're trying to do something with the broken shield, that means when you're trying to protect yourself, even if you're not able to protect yourself 100%, you are at least protecting yourself 50%. And that's something that is so important for your angels. And I just saw 1 4 4 4 5 5 5. Okay, angels are definitely with you. You don't have to worry about anything at all. Okay, so yeah, I think that is it. Thank you so much for being here. We'll wait for these people who is okay. Yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for being here. I'm giving a webinar on what is true love, and I think I might have already done that. Either you'll get a link if the webinar is coming up. If not, um, just email me. I'll let you know when the next webinar will be. Okay, of course, I'll inform you then. Okay, for now, namaste, goodbye.